Dashi Delek, and good morning to all my friends joining us on the live stream.
We'll begin with the yellow prayer book, opening prayers on page 1. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
For
that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuzo Gunga Chomdema Dando Jamche Sancho Semjedo Namo Sanje Chuzo Gunga Chomdema Dando Jamche Sancho Semjedo.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Vambe Gane Dojida Hombe Om Soba Yuddha Sarva Dhamma Soba Yuddha Vam Renchen Huddha Dhurma Duyongchen Sajang Nebjalen Chajung Bongo Nusen Pongla Pende Drupare Buddhange Alogan Ganda Nevada Shabda Badizo Ayun Jana Punye Putran Guru Soha Tare Turimam Ayun Jana Punye Putran Guru Soha Tare Turimam Ayun Jana Punye Putran Guru Soha Tare Durema 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 Jana Punye Putran Guru Soha Tare Durema Ayun 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 Jana Punye Putran Guru Soha Dong Ren Dormane Dayong Den Chom Den De Mamba Parden Lame Gutse Jarden Je Ten Tongji Du Kuntuzangpo Dana Dava Dambavata Jom Den Deman Sembe Zijin Bar Sharje Jin Sayen Chujin Dan Yunbe Opa Dar Dan Rin Jin Jin Jewa Opa Ne So Wa Fong Tovu Dam Le Wen Chu Wo Men Gom Ra Jin Dan Yin Ma Tan Bai Mepse te top jen dana te chen to je gong la she Om Arya Tara Banza Samayanza Dito. Sana Savate Kona Chuyo Shasir Medo Bumame Chazero Dayo Nanga Jasida Lama Pamjo Kuntuzangpo JangChok Sonjo Om Arya Tara Sapare Vare Argan Pada Bebe Alokan Ganda Shabda Bodhi Rasa Sabasharanama Bunzavai Rarabanjalantan Koryoje Lane Donsa Manje Namnanje Dabuzonda Mazong Boko Dalula Yumden de Mamba Rena Mandala Bunzaman Ahon Saye Puju Soshen Medoja Nela Lenje Nyede Jimbande Sanje Shenlo Mide Puaye Rokunam Da Shendo Jubarsho.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions, habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginning this time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Soba Vashudo Chen Durma Dursaju Paman Barlo Pom Jurjim Jesu.
Praise to the 21 Taras handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, pure-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving of her calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the All-Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fireplace. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3-jeweled mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with omen swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with home and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to a with C letter, of the shape of syllable hum. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras you honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons than one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Go to page 39 in the Arya Tara Sadhana. Prepare the burning away afflictions. JangChok text. We'll be doing it for the deceased today, following the blue writing, starting on page 2.
Dare du dare dure so Bumba Ramzonga Yarya Kanda Lana Dame so Zaga Shavada Labar Zavar Ju.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Ja Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Du Mama Kala Ja Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Du Mama Kala Ja Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Du Kala Ja Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Du Mama Kala Ja Sarva Siddhe Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama De Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Dare Dure Mama Gala Cha Sarva Siddhe Hom Om Benza Amrita Kundale Hana 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 Hom Om Benza Amrita Kundale Om Benza Amrita Kundala Hana Hom Om Benza Amrita Kundala Hana Hom Om Om Lanam Yishija Durza Shio Pumcho Daro Jedu.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarva Dipsu Lama Rinpoche Dongva Buddha Tenzin Chije Karme Dula Resa Chilebe Tauye Mende Bara Sinjilo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Benza Amarda Kundale Hana Hom Om Soba Vashuddha Soba Dharma Soba Vashuddha Hwan Dong Bang An Le Mei Ye Dang Be Tai Le Jin Ba Yong Se Jir Ba Che Lan De Ba Ye Sa Ve Pong Kam Jin Yong So Do Pa Sun Bu Tu Da Sur Wa Kun Cho Sam Jin Kor Je La La Job Son Ro Jin Ba Ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Nga pong ju me zhong qi jie pa ri ne song wa chu re zhong jie ten kar ji jiang kar we ne la di wa mi jie par ngen song sum ji ne si pe dong san me cha te we re jie pe nyung jie kar we ne la ma cha xie Ma rong no ba zhen ba ye lu zhe chen ma nye pa ye dam ten ba sem je ne ten ge nem cho tan ban de la dan lo bong ji ga ro ge ji yu jin de xiao ji.
Page 5. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam, single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Tzoso Ramjam Dembata Langa Tenzin Sajintu Sende Namchi Karne Jam Mekpa Tender Chijurje Nembenzar Angu Shanzai Namo Tzoso Ramjam Dembata Langa Tenzin Sajintu Sende Namchi Karne Jam Mekpa Tender Chijurje
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you, are called to this support. Ri Vajra Amkusha Cha.
Sahum Bang Ramyan Kang Om Ahong Om Ahong Om Ahong Om Sarvam Benganem Balenda Kai Om Sarvam Benganem Balenda Kai Om Sarvam Benganem Balenda Gaya Onyenan Turbe Dungen Jomba Gung Dorman De Long Ran Ran De Sodang Nime Yeshe Lang Na Chugu Ngam Sam Je Je Ram Jiang Lun Je Zhu.
Home. All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torment and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state, where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong 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 Banza Rojo Rojo.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hum Chang She Ai Ma La Mam Bam Da Om Sura De Sa Do Banza Anjala Benzur Benja Bam Dedan Ham Je Jon San Ni Che Vu Zhen Chu Wa Ye
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Aditana Adite Sarva Pamba Avare Bhim Guru Sova Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Sova Om Daha Daha Sava Naraga Gade Dom Hom Om Dare Ture Sova Om Patsa Patsa Sarva Treta Gade Dom Hom Om Dare Ture Sova Om Mata Sarva Triya Gade Dom Hom Om Dare Ture Sova Om Sinda Sarva Gade Dom Hom Om Dare Ture Sova Om Te Sarva Asura Gade Dom Hom Om Dare Ture Sova Om Jeta Sarva Suranga Gade Om Pe Jadar Damba Tam Jena Lanam Jena Tusurta Lae Jena Tabaye Devjinda Tutulo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Abe Kengade Sa Yoshiri Yehon Jarve Kusong Tong Chola Nyamang Chema Mengaya Dosu Kusum Dribjo Se Tome Trusolong.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Abe Kengade Sam Yoshiri Yehon Te Dat Golan Tsongpa Me Beka Sangla Che Dimbu Kusewo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Kaya Bishodan Soha. Jashi Bembe Jaryena Nanda Jarve La Tsoyo Chane Sendo Ranjin De Nyendo Dre Namba Jang.
Whom the host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Sarva Tata Gata Abbe Kengade Samai Jere Yonten Jam Sopa Mebe Tenzin Hadin Chujecha Ishi Chode Jinkarna Nam Shepe De Chupe Mede Garpo Chimida Tapa Majer Kanyami Sende Lunga Yesum Je Pak Chadrib Dojurji.
Bottom of page 15. Hum. Ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities, Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind made pure.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manabalaya Arya Tara Tenoba Didro Mebava Sudukayo Mebava Zubachayo Mebava Anurado Mebava Sarvasiddhi Mebaya Sarva Karma Sudame Zudam Yurong Guru Hong Ha Hu Bangave Sarva Tatanga Ayatare Mame The Ayatare Guba Ma Samaya Sado Wa Uma Sarvata Gata Abe Kenga De Sama Jireye Hong Nyamo Dele Tendele Nyama Koyan Dele Shen Nyamsen Tadu Dele Ba Guncho Sumje Dele Shu.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama Lala Debaji Gadan Kube Nirshola Jengarzang Dela Tu Shedan Ledger Nyarveka Donsar Melong Davuda Sena Yeda Jidinga Nyamnye Nundu Doi Doma Dundru Yarkana Jivian Yeshi Wusarva Yucha Meye Neregon Sosordo Yishi Nyen Chadon Lame Yernamne Sava Chube Yeshiza Kamsum Laye Nenamne Donsaraye Ngandu Do Madare Jongje Denga Daba Yeshi Chugene Jidu Semnye Dongbala Tadama Menyame Donsar Lundra Chengarda Rikben Khenpo Josho.
Bottom of page 17. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Realize avarice within the state of sameness wisdom, the world of hungry ghosts. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Koncho sumji zowa de lama la samsar dun gomba toje che denba tam che ni ban chun babo sana yon ten jam so ye te bien she samsar loi da ban du cha char ve je ge ve min song le zhi xian Chidu Tundang Chujurba Chi Samzalo Chorna Chorba Lamyanto Lapata Larabduku Shenga Tamba Yonten Shen Gendala Samsalo Jume Shera Mayo Chujego Deche Lom Jodo Kurengazo Tugjet Yachin Urbala Sheto Jurbegal Samsar Dui Samsar Vibatam Jela Jendar Kuje Chani Je Lutu Paye Nangundan Choda De Samsar Loi Jamne Jamso Che Namje Datan Taye Sen Chin Gong Korwa Ngen Song Jile Do Tarbe Ne So Chang Do Soi Jamne Jamso Che Namje Datan Taye Sen Chin Gong Korwa Ngen Song Jile Do Tarbe Ne So Chang Do Soi.
Bottom of page 20. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, the cause free of attachment and pure, liberated through virtue from evil states, supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that brings peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes. I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity.
Om Bamba Renjin Yarye Kang Nanda Zosum Lo Tzu Yo Jane Ye Shi Dur Zi Jung Korwa Don Zhube Se Chen De Chu La Wan Gerwe Lung A Ye Sun Drip Da Ne Gu Sung Tuk Ji Wang Tu Xiong.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, are the 3 roots, divine expressions, assemblies. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Child, now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Dure Sowa Kaya Vakata Sarva Abeken Ahum She Ram Kang Ahum Ahum Nama Sarva Tatanga Shum Gube Sarva Deka Unga De Savare Ganga Nakam Sova Nama Sarva Dadanga Da Shum Gube Sarva Deka Unga De Savare Ganga Nakam Sova Nama Sarva Tatanga Shum Gube Sarva Dekanga De Savara Gam Sova Om Chanda Lujara Japa Nyo Zamdang Ye La Chak Be Nyin Dun Da Mang La Lim De Du Be Cho Nam Da Yun Do Cho Be Se Gar Me Chan Che Be Sem Je Long Jo Na Cho Sa Thuk Je Tat Dan Den Be Lo Pung Je Lom Chu Der Je Chur Je Nor Je Da Rom Cho Chu Dan Den Zawa Dan Na Zo Chen Ba Chi Be Cha Wa Dan Nyan Mong Dong Wa Sen We Dong Wa Xiang Tenzin Nga Da Sa Je Sen Lo De Chen De Re Je Pu Lang Hu Ba Ye Chi Gong Dong Ha Ma Lu Gun Ye Ne Nyen Je Se Da Kom Dong Ju Wa Xiu Do Yung Lom Ju De Dar Ba Me Da Zo Zha Zhe Ro Re Za La Zhe Mu Xiu Ju Xiang Yi Je Lai Zhe Ne Tenzin Nga Da Sa Je Sen Lo De Chen De Re Je Bu Lang Hu Ba Ye Cho Zhou Xin Bo Rang Sa Zhou Ju Ji.
Bottom of page 26. Home. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments the Master who is endowed with compassionate means. As arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions, consecrating them with mudras, mantra, and samadhi. These are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink, having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantra, and samadhi. I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Om Ah Hung, especially the beings of the 6 classes and the 5 types of beings who take birth in 4 ways, all the guests of my compassion, and the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, and all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago. You have not yet found your future bodies. Lost on the dreadful paths of the bardo of becoming, you are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends. You have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon. In the aggregate of 4 names, feeling is the nature of suffering. You are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment. Scorched by cold, hunger, and thirst, your lifespan is uncertain. Like a feather blown around by wind, you have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings to these specific beings dwelling in the bardo, as well as all the other bardo beings. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Ma yin po san chung cho da sim je ne jun ye den be chen bar che lang nga ram je me pa te je ma da ngang de do ba san yin bo ye je le be mo ku be shen de song na wan ta ye ye she da ni men ba san cho sha nam xie a ye nam ba ne o ba me be to ga bu.
Page 33. Whom, listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of three kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the five paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Yom den de de yin ye ba tra jom ba yang da ba zo ba sa gom ba 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 de me ba la sa chan lo ju de jab ye wa yom den de de yin ye tra jom ba yang da ba zo ba sa gom ba ba de me ba la sa chan ju de jab sum je wa.
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge.
Radha Deva Chimbe Shenka Nanavataye Toje Daniela Zame Don Sho Chapur Sonde Na Jume Tonche Mata Chuvale Mata Lenyon Chupeneka Na Loma Vasa Chuje Go Na Wan Thaye Jundum Pova Yo Na Wan Thaye Jundum Pova Yo.
Bottom of page 35. Hri. In the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Pam cho jarve thu je san la da so te pe cho je ju na ke che zong ya ni me che je Deva Jenda Jeva Sinjelo.
By the force of the noble and supreme conqueror's compassionate blessings and our faith, our mind's dreams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Yera yeshe me barte tsende nyam bacha se dana jenga mbata ne men se ma me pe me dana ramzong yeshe me dan den sem to ba se tona sikza se ko sa me pe ye sangje Page
38. Home, in the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Omaya dare samaya manabalaya aya dare dinoba dejandendo me sukdu kayo meba wa zubu chayo meba anurakto meba wa sawa siddhe meba sarva karma sudha me zadan kirang guru hong ha 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 banga vate aya dare mame menza aya dare ba Ma samaya sadhu
Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn, empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free from mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Arya Tara Sabara Vara Agam Padam Pub Dube Alogan Ganda Nevada Shabda Badeza Sudam Chirang Kuru Hong Ha 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 Hu Banga Wate Arya Tara Mame Arya Tara Baba Ma Samai Sadova Arya Tara Samaya Manabala Arya Tara Denova Dejandu Meba Suktu Kayo Meba Subajayo Meba Anurato me baba sava sede me bayanza sava gamma sudan sudam shirang kuru hong ha 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 hu banga wate aya taram me baba ma samaya sadova aya tare samaya manabala aya tare denova dido me baba Sukta Kayo me baba, Subha Chayo me baba, Anurato me baba, Sava Sede me bayanza, Sava Kama Sutta, Sudam Shayam Guru Hong, Ha 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 Hu, Banga Wate, Ayata, Ayata Re Baba Ma Samaya Sa, Oi, Manjo Yon Samadra Dalo Mambe Wangene, Nomba Kanji Zunzula, Mudra Damba Zorvere, Wamdana Dendan Lenjedo, Korva Sidu Yuneja, Nimi Zeta Wansozo, Chona Lepo Zorduso.
Go to the middle of page 50.
Jam Tenzin Mo Wanjada Laman Chebe Ngujada Lama Loye Dorji
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll do Zambala. Summoning good fortune, in the text, A Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness, on page 63.
Perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard we kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion, even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love, grant me the supreme seed. Here in lotus light pure land of Arya Tara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, sit he in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Zambala bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amid her bless and grant discerning wisdom, city in fulfilled activity. Land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Amoghasiddhi be all accomplishing wisdom in the augment atmosphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grants dharma, Dhatu wisdom siddhi, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Incarnated Udya Nasogya dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of fear namna, where all lineage Idams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell ye dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gather infinite sky dancers, grant brightening, liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse. Dwell the lineage lords and kin, grant enlightened acts in increase 2 stages mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. 12 Mahakala and core grant subjugating siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Hri in Vaishravana's abode dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately, bring here all long life fortune, bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and moors for fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's ghost spirits wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune, Lupalpo's body fortune, Zamboling's holy dharma, Balang chose fortunate wealth, Ramenyan's longevity, being's life, strength and merit, of all lands grant therefore Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the script, choose fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, calm like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune please come here, like a river flows northern long life fortune please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune come, like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of heart's students line, come like dazzling star garlands, Om Hre Eastern Vajradaki, Ni bring lands fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances, southern jewel Daki, Ni bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, western lotus Daki, Ni common power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana, northern action Daki, Ni bring the morning light in dark, annihilate hinders evil, wealth gods with your ready, Nu bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast, potentize life's substance, and at this place protect wealth, please remain firm unchanging, grant eternal life seed, he grant endless treasure seed, he grant wealth and merit seed, he grant to seed, let them be accomplished spontaneously, all seed he
Om Ah Hum, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabbyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98 for World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now in the Blue Prayer Book, we'll do the dedication prayer. On page 40, the prayer of Kuntuzangpo, the primordial Buddha of Samantabhadra. Ho! Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the 3 realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no object to the 5 desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the 5 poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the 5 wisdoms. From the ripening of these 5 wisdoms, the 5 original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the 5 wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt from subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind. Dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, Do not grasp them as enemies, just relax and ease. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho, hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness, radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo. And if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of JangChok. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
All the Sangha following us on the live stream, long life and Dashidele.
Long life.
Thank you, Your Eminence, Garchen Rinpoche. Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin. Thank you, Lama BuNima. Thank you, Ani Somten. And please join us this afternoon. Khenpo Tenzin will be doing a question and answer session on the Jewel Ornament of Liberation starting at 1:30, Zoom. So please join. And he'll be doing his last guided meditation on the 37 Bodhisattva practices at 3 p.m. today as well. So please join for afternoon Dharma, and everyone be well. Take care.